Hello, everyone. I'm Eduardo Indacochea, Senior Director in the Ad Products team at Google. Programmatic and ad serving technology have long been used as the go-to solution to operate campaigns at scale. And most of you continue to see programmatic as an essential part of your future success. In fact, advertisers and agency professionals anticipate a 39% increase in programmatic spend over the next 12 months compared to today. Yet, it has largely been powered by the use of third-party cookies, which are being phased out as consumer privacy preferences continue to shift. So the question is, what is next? Well, enterprise ad tools are rapidly changing and they will look a little different in the future. In fact, they have started changing already. At Google, we're evolving Display and Video 360 and Campaign Manager 360 with a key principle in mind. If people appreciate your ads, it doesn't just help build your brand. It helps you get more benefits from your programmatic ads too. For example, in Display and Video 360, we recently launched new solutions to advertisers to provide streamers with a smoother viewing experience. By limiting ad overexposure across any CTV apps, marketers naturally reduce the risk of brand backlash. But not only that, brand also increased media performance. Earlier results show that on average, brands see a 5% reach per dollar increase when managing CTV ad frequency across YouTube and other CTV apps rather than separately. As you can see, ads that are good for the user are good for your ad business too. They can help you boost performance. And they help you do so in a way that is durable because it preserves a balanced relationship with your consumer. This simple idea also involves making tough calls such as progressively replacing third-party cookies with more privacy-safe signals, and not using fingerprinting or recreating user identity for ad tracking across sites or apps. But just like 87% of advertisers and agencies, we think this is the path to a healthy and blooming enterprise ad ecosystem. One where advertisers drive long-lasting business results from ads that users can enjoy. Here's our plan to get you there. First, we are fast-forwarding on connected TV and new forms of ads so that you can meet users where they are today. We'll keep offering unparalleled reach by opening up access to top publishers as well as unique unification tools across linear TV, YouTube, and other CTV apps. Second, we are unlocking more machine learning-powered solutions to keep showing user-relevant ads without reliance on sensitive data. We'll do so by harnessing the best of Google technology and engineering expertise. And lastly, we are bringing in new privacy-safe signals. We'll give you more options to lean on your first-party data, Chrome-led solutions, and Google Advanced Understanding of Contextual Signals. These signals will help you drive business while progressively adapting to a world without third-party cookies. Let me pass it on to Xiaoyi to walk you through how these three pillars come to life in Display and Video 360 and Campaign Manager 360.
Hi, everyone. I'm Xiaoyi Chen, Global Product Lead for Display and Video 360. Let's kick things off with how you can unlock new ad environments. First, let's start with audio ads, which continue to strike a chord with consumers. We want to ensure that you can continue to create and run the most impactful audio campaigns for your customers. To enable this, we'll soon give you the option to target more podcast genres and inventory on Display and Video 360. And on a similar note, we'll also soon launch podcast targeting on YouTube and partner inventory. These features will better allow you to effectively reach highly engaged communities of podcast listeners. The other key space to watch is, of course, connected TV, or CTV, where viewership continues to rise to the top. We've seen this firsthand with more people than ever turning to YouTube on CTV, whether it's leaning back with a good movie, dancing along to the hottest music video, or finding their zen with a guided meditation. YouTube is people's mainstream. According to Nielsen, YouTube actually reached over 135 million people on connected TVs in the US in December of last year. On top of YouTube, a majority of ad-supported CTV services, including broadcasters and cable network apps, now offer their inventory via Display and Video 360. And we're very proud to say that the latest addition is Peacock, NBC Universal's ad-supported streaming service. According to Comscore, Display and Video 360 now reaches 93% of ad-supported connected TV households in the US. But that's not all. Wherever you are around the world, we're continuing to unlock top CTV inventory. For example, you can now reach people watching Channel 4's programming in the UK. To help you make the most of this extra reach opportunity and create meaningful connections with viewers, we are extending Google Audiences to connected TV devices. Say you're a travel company looking to drive last-minute family rentals before summer vacation season. You could target the family vacationer segment to reach your audience as they enjoy a show on Discovery's HGTV network, YouTube, or other CTV apps. Many of you are already using these types of Google Affinity audiences to reach the right people with your digital ads. And now, you can easily apply the audience segments that you know and love to more CTV inventory sources, because buying TV ads should be just as easy as it is to watch TV. Demographic segments will be available on the big screen by the end of this quarter, and we'll be adding more affinity and in-market segments later in the summer. Another way to make TV advertising simple and effective is to use unified tools that can easily integrate your CTV buys into your overall TV mix. In many countries, Display and Video 360 already gives you a single view of the deduplicated reach you could get for your entire plan. That's across digital, CTV apps, and linear TV, and that's inclusive of YouTube. Additionally, to help you get an accurate picture of the total audience you reach in the living room, we are launching co-viewing, planning, and measurement. This is now a beta feature in Display and Video 360 and Campaign Manager 360, and will roll out broadly this fall. Having a closer apples-to-apples comparison between YouTube and the rest of your linear and connected TV buy lets you make better investment decisions. And finally, with your upfront commitments freshly secured, you'll need ways to effectively manage publisher deals. Let's say you're an investment lead and you've just negotiated a deal with a publisher. Instead of going into each of your individual Display and Video 360 partner accounts and creating separate deals, you can now create one deal and then distribute your impressions across your partners and advertisers. You can centrally monitor pacing for each publisher or deal and easily make edits all at once. This gives your company a better chance of meeting your yearly inventory commitments. And speaking of centralization, you'll also soon be able to control your Display and Video 360 brand safety and suitability settings from Campaign Manager 360. This will make it easier to keep your settings aligned across platforms in this fast-changing world. Now, we know multi-publisher deal management and brand suitability controls are just a few of the complex ad operations that your companies need to handle. So automating certain tasks continues to be key for swift execution. Automation, specifically machine learning, also empowers you to deliver relevant ads without reliance on sensitive data. In Display and Video 360, we combine automation with customization so that you can create your own secret sauce to give you an edge and further boost performance. Custom bidding is a great example of this. It allows you to stay in control of your bidding strategy while still curating a differentiated approach. And many of you have already turned to this tool to boost ROI. But a growing number of marketers, like GSK, are also looking to optimize their bids with the goal of improving user attention. So on top of metrics like complete in-view and audible and time on screen, we are adding new custom bidding signals such as player size and audibility. This will give you a chance to create attention-based algorithms using your own definitions. Optimizing your ad campaign towards the most valuable stages of the purchase journey is another winning strategy. To do this, leading brands have been using first-party data signals from their Google Analytics accounts to tailor their bids and strengthen campaign performance. Now, we know that many of you have moved or are currently working to move from Universal Analytics to the new Google Analytics. So we made sure that data coming from any new Analytics 4 property, either standard or 360, can now be activated in Display and Video 360. As you can see, machine learning is a powerful tool to drive media performance by leaning more on existing signals and making up for potential data gaps. This helps fill in the blanks in the picture. However, as we transition away from the types of data provided by third-party cookies, we are also starting to incorporate totally new signals. These will make the picture even more vivid. This includes signals coming from browser APIs, like those being designed as part of Chrome's Privacy Sandbox. For example, our interest-based advertising offerings will be updated to incorporate signals from the recently announced Topics API. So if you currently use display ads to reach an affinity audience, your campaigns will continue running smoothly as we update our technology to incorporate signals from Topics. In addition to privacy-preserving APIs, we know first-party data is also incredibly important to you and your marketing strategy. So that's why in Display and Video 360, we are focusing on building new ways for you to implement your first-party data. These solutions will enable you to take action now, as well as remain durable into the future. With this in mind, we are launching Exchange Provided Identifiers, or EPIDs. These identifiers are shared by exchanges or publishers with Display and Video 360, where they are scoped on a domain or app basis to prevent cross-site tracking. EPIDs are then used to help build audience segments. That way, advertisers can use these segments to deliver more relevant ads on publishers' sites and apps. This data, which will help publishers earn more money in the auction, will also unlock core functionalities for advertisers. This includes features like cross-device reach, frequency management, and invalid traffic prevention. It also enables creative optimization and programmatic inventory without third-party cookies or other identifiers present. We've already begun receiving publisher-provided IDs from Google Ad Manager publishers, and we've started receiving EPIDs from several publishers and exchanges, including Magnite, with more exchanges rapidly joining the initiative. Your Display and Video 360 campaigns will automatically start benefiting from EPIDs with no action needed by you and without disruption to your media. Additionally, we're working on a first-of-its-kind protocol that will enable publishers and advertisers to match their first-party data for marketing use. Ultimately, this feature will allow for direct relationships between advertisers and publishers to reach a set of their known users. The information shared between the advertiser and the publisher will be fully encrypted. It will be readable and meaningful only in the context of their mutual relationship. This feature will maintain complete ownership of first-party data with each respective advertiser and publisher. This is unlike other third-party solutions that require a pooling of audience data. And rest assured, no personally identifiable information will be shared with either the SSP or with Google. And as for users, they'll stay in control of the ads they see, since they'll only be shown ads from the advertisers and publishers to whom they have provided consent. We are really excited to share more about this, so keep an eye out for more information coming soon. Now, for our most advanced partners, we're developing solutions to craft bespoke audience segments specific to a given advertiser, brand, or line of business. For instance, agencies will be able to use their unique aggregate insights or an advertiser's first-party data as seed inputs to create these custom audience segments. And last, but certainly not least, we'll keep honing in on the many signals that we use in Display and Video 360 today, which already meet high standards for privacy. For example, the contextual information about the page where an ad is served does not require personal data from users, like email addresses or names. These standards have been and will continue to be at the core of Google's expertise. So with this combination of browser-based, first-party, and contextual data signals, you'll be able to drive media performance by uniquely reaching people with the right level of accuracy and scale.
We are living at a defining point in time for the programmatic industry. So much so that 79% of you think that decisions you are making now could impact the rest of your career. Don't sit on the sidelines. Now is the time to explore new environments such as connected TV, customize your automation tools, and benefit from future-proof data signals. We are really excited about everything to come, and we hope that after today, you are too. Thank you.